Sorry I'm late today. I had some technical difficulties. It looks like we're officially here, ready to start the stream. Thank you for waiting, if you're still waiting. And we're this is probably going to be a fun one, but a quick one because it's Sunday and I kind of really wanted to get into this, dive into this and talk about this because I felt like there was so much great news this weekend. Jump Festa is like the most festive time of the year. Also because it's around the festive time of the year, whether you celebrate the holidays or not. Um, but anyway, oh, there we go. Awesome. Yeah, sorry for the wait, everyone. Thank you for waiting. But yes, I'm here. We can get started. Hi, and we can kick this off because I'm super duper late and I didn't mean to be this late, but you know what? I was like, I want to do today right. I want to do today right. I want to have fun. That required a lot of pre-work from myself, and I was like, I don't know if I have time for this. I kind of just want to like film this. I kind of just want to start this. But considering that I feel like I just need to do it the way that I like to do it, here we are. So getting set up real quick. How is everyone doing? Another reason why I am late. Hey Derek, how's it going? Another reason why I'm late is because I had very little sleep last night. I went to karaoke yesterday. Can I just say that the weeb in me was super excited when somebody decided to play the Pokemon song, like the theme song from the mid 90s. I don't know if you grew up in the mid 90s where they had the whole Pokemon song, and it was just like so emotional. Everyone was screaming to the top of their lungs singing this Pokemon song, and just the highlight of my evening. Anyway, all right, awesome, cool. Hey, everyone in the chat. Hey, Life with Anime Podcast. Hey, Joe. Hey, Preston. Thanks for joining the chat. Yeah, you know what? We're just going to dive in. No further ado. All right, so this weekend, very, what's the word here? Lots of news from Jump Festa. Today we have a My Hero Academia Christmas sweater because, we got MHA news. And some really good MHA news, at least from my perspective, because personally, there's a manga that I've been trying to read for the longest time, but, I read so many other things that I just don't have the time to read all the manga that there is. So, here we go. So, I'm sure lots of people have seen everything that's going on. I think one of the very first things that came out this weekend was news on Jujutsu Kaisen. So Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 has officially been announced for 2025. How many people are excited for that? I want to say I'm excited for it, but the people who spoiled Jujutsu Kaisen for me just like has ruined the anticipation. But I heard that the culling arc is extremely exciting. For people who read Jujutsu Kaisen, no spoilers, please. Is this quite possibly, arguably, the best cohesive arc in Jujutsu Kaisen's story? Because I heard the Shinjuku arc just gets like crazy messy. Just asking, for the sanity in me, because Jujutsu Kaisen makes me not sane. Anyway, but we're looking forward to that in 2025. I don't know when in 2025. Okay, Joe, thank you. I'll look forward to this arc. I can at least look forward to the culling arc at a bare minimum. But what's really good news is that Jujutsu Kaisen, since I heard ended very abruptly, is getting a 16-page epilogue in Volume 30. Volume 30 is, I guess, the last volume for the series. And if you collect the manga or buy the manga, I think this is going to be one of those manga you have to buy, or those volumes you have to buy, because, I heard that it ended so, I don't know, underwhelming. And I hope that these 16 pages bring Jujutsu Kaisen fans closures. Shay, another reason why I'm glad that I don't have TikTok and avoided the hell out of outer reels, lol. I have not been spoiled that much on JJK. Good for you, because you want to know something? It hurts. I'm mad. I genuinely don't like JJK bros. Just gonna say that, like, really quick. Derek, I'm not sure if a release date for JJK has been announced. The same team is busy with Chainsaw Man movie. Yes. I think we're going to cover that because MAPPA had a lot of announcements at Jump Festa this weekend. They announced Chainsaw Man, they announced Jujutsu Kaisen, and they announced Hell's Paradise, all of which are being spread out. Like, Hell's Paradise is coming in 2026. It's far, but considering how stacked MAPPA's, like, schedule is, I think it's reasonable, right? Hey, Monkey D. Jiraiya, what's up? Thanks for joining the stream. All right, so yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen, lots to look forward to. Not a lot of details, but I think people are excited. All right, Witch Watch. So this one is on my list as a brand new anime to watch coming in spring of 2025, so next year. It looks very, very funny. I'm going to play a clip. Hopefully it plays. Hopefully you can hear it. That's what took me so long and why I was late to this video, because I was trying to get all the clips together. But this one is supposed to be comedic. It's supposed to be a fantasy, and it's surrounding this teenage witch who kind of like completed all of her training, all her magical training, and she has this best friend who's a human-looking ogre that ends up being her familiar, and he kind of has to like look after her and protect her. So I'm just going to play the clip. This is the first time I'm watching this clip. I haven't heard anything else about, Witch Watch, aside from like, some people who read the manga who are very excited for it. So let's watch. Let me know if you can't hear it in the chat though, because this is my first time playing something in a live.
お前とニコちゃんはこの家で一緒に暮らすことになった。あのニコと
There are no subtitles. I'm so sorry. But I'm just here for the vibe.
どうしよう、これから一緒に住むとか、いろんなことが起きるよ。いろんなことって
見違えたな、ニコ。俺の任務はニコの護衛。なるべく魔女ということは隠し、目立たずいた方がいい。
始まるね。ここからニコの青春が始まる。2日者ですが、末永くよろしくお願いします。
布団の上で変な挨拶するな。
いやー、お前とは初対面やけどニコとは幼馴染や。
あ？
欲しいわ、このミヤオネムの使い魔に。
マジ俺変わってっからな。
生徒会長の清宮天竜だ。
私漫画がすごい好きでガチオタなんです。ねえニコ、みんなに魔法見せてよ。何でもできるよ。おはようございます。
はぁ、無限城来ちゃった。
顔でかっ。ペラペランコ。
ニコ
こうして始まった魔女と使い魔の同居生活。
ウィッチウォッチ。
今時の女子の魅力を見せてあげるのよ。はい、どんもいちゃん。
寿司三昧？
違うよ。2025年4月より日語枠にて放送開始。
This is definitely going to be on my April Spring Watch 2025. Hopefully this garnered some interest from you, but this was the full trailer that was released at Jump Festa. As far as I understand, they also released a preview trailer like earlier in the year, but this is a full extent trailer that they've now released. So I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, Shay, it does look super interesting. I mean, I think it's right up my alley. Yes, I mean, Derek, every season is stacked. Next year, 2025, it's super stacked. Anyway, all right, let's move on. Oh, Monkey D. Jiraiya. JJK the GOAT, sad about the manga ending, though, sucks. I felt like it was quite short, maybe for like the run that it had. I don't know, I didn't read the manga, but personally, I don't know, it just felt like it had so much going for it. I don't know if it eventually rushed the end or something of that nature. Anyway, I think this 16-page epilogue hopefully will give people some closure. All right, next one. Undead Unluck. This is a series that I kind of like a lot. I've been reading the manga for a while now. Season 1 can be found on Hulu or Disney Plus, depending on the region that you're in. And we're getting a original movie, so it's not sourced from the manga, completely original material. It says late 2025. I'm going to take late 2025, even though there is word out there that it's winter 2025, but I think there's like some conflicting in like how the verbiage is being used. Sometimes winter 2025 can be referring to, January through March, what we're about to experience soon, or the very end of the year, which is very likely when this is going to release. And it looks like this is a sketch of a brand new Yuma that we've never seen. So unidentified mysterious animal. Yes, that's what that stands for. And it's like the Yuma of balance. If you have never seen Undead Unluck before, I did a video on YouTube on Undead Unluck. You can go check that out so I don't have to give you the description of Undead Unluck. All right, awesome. Moving on. So, Derek, as you mentioned, MAPPA has a lot going on. Oh, yes, we got a reader of Undead Unluck in the comments. Yeah, Undead Unluck is so good. It is coming to an end, everyone. The manga is speeding towards its end. I'm kind of like a little upset. I'm kind of a little bit crushed, but I think it's about time. The way the second half of Undead Unluck has been going, it's a lot more slow paced. I kind of liked it. I enjoyed the system that they had going for it, but I think like the way that it's played out, the ending coming now is appropriate. Anyway, but yes, going back to what Derek mentioned about in the chat, MAPPA has a lot going on this year. So therefore, we're not getting Hell's Paradise Season 2 until 2026. But I'm very excited for it. So let's watch the trailer. Also, my first time watching this. So I'm sorry if I drop F-bombs, S-bombs, B-bombs. I'm really trying not to curse on the stream, but apparently my channel is not child-friendly.
地獄楽第2期2026年1月放送
It's very short. Holy crap. Damn, that's very short. I mean, I'm excited for it though, because I feel like it gets the least attention amongst like everything that MAPPA produces. Some people forget about it. I'm not reading the manga, but I heard it's really good. So you know what? I'm hyped for it. Not gonna forget about you while the year 2025 takes over my life, but very sad that I have to wait a whole year and change to watch this. Anyway, but yeah, that's Hell's Paradise. I'm excited for it. Anybody else excited for Hell's Paradise? Seen season 1? Obviously, you can watch that on Crunchyroll if you haven't seen it at all yet. Crunchyroll, right? Right? All right, Sakamoto Days. Sakamoto Days is coming out on... When's it coming out on? I have a list somewhere, and that list says the date. The 11th. The 11th of January. The 11th of January on Netflix. There we go. That's the part that I was missing. So they dropped a third trailer. This third trailer, from what I heard, has announced new voice actors for new cast for Sakamoto Days. What I found most interesting, because I saw a screenshot of like the new cast that was announced, is that they already announced the voice of Takamura. If you read Sakamoto Days, then you know Takamura does not talk. The man grunts. So I'm very curious as to how he got a VA, a voice actor, assigned to him so soon. I'm gonna read the chat real quick. Perfect time for reading Jujutsu Kaisen since it ended a few months ago, and I also need to catch up on Undead Unluck. Yeah, definitely is a good time. If you are not reading or you have not watched Undead Unluck, the premise is super unique. It's super interesting. I think that like it's one of those newer gen anime that like if you're like not reading it, I feel like you're missing out a little bit. And it's kind of short because it's going to be ending soon. It's only a couple like 200 chapters or so, maybe like 250. Don't know the exact number, but I think it's going to end under 300 chapters. It's a good read. I promise you'll enjoy it. I'm going in with Sakamoto Days. We're going in blind with Sakamoto Days. I know you did a video on it. Okay, Derek, I mean, that's fine. I think if you have never seen anything about Sakamoto Days, I think it's completely fine to go in blind. You're going to be thoroughly surprised. All right, so let's play this clip.
どんな人も誰かにとって大切な人なの。
I like how this is very Christmas.
だから約束して。人を殺さないこと。
坂本太郎ってのはどうやった？
坂本太郎なんて知らない。
ここ坂本商店だろ？
いっぱいあるその店。
坂本さんが
生け捕りにする。
何考えてるんすか？
どちら様ですか？
プロの殺し屋だ。
主人を殺すのとかやめてもらっていいですか？
はい。俺も昔は人を傷つけるために力を使っていた。だが今
あなたが今まで殺してきた分、これからは
坂本くん。
太郎。
坂本さん。
人を助ける人生にするの。
最近何者かの手によって殺連の殺し屋が相次いで惨殺されております。連盟としては一刻も早く皆様に対処していただきたく。
There he is, my old guy, Takabura.
オーダーの
Takabura is...
名のもとに。
I have no words. If you want to know more about Sakamoto Days, I did a video on that. But it is going to be so quirky. It's going to be so out of this world, like unreal, because the way Sakamoto Days like just makes things like so fun, but also unrealistic, but the action is so crazy dynamic, is amazing. Like I can't even articulate well in words. All right, gonna look at the chat real quick, and then we'll move on to the next one. Such a short Hell's Paradise trailer. Yeah, there is. It's very short. Are there any characters or plot points you hope they change or expand on in the anime adaptation? I don't read the manga, so I don't know. I'm just looking forward to it. Also saw that there's a spin-off manga called Sakamoto Days Holidays. That one focuses on Sakamoto's past as a hitman. I mean, I'm not reading that. I actually don't know if it's been released yet. I know it was announced earlier this year, but I have not seen like English translations or English releases for that yet. If anyone has like details on Sakamoto Days Holidays, let me know. Or I think it's Sakamoto Holidays. I think that's the way that it's written. But for now, we're just reading Sakamoto Days until I see an official English release. All right, Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone is entering its last season, but I think they're about to pull an Attack on Titan on us, and they're going to do this in parts because this is part 1 of Dr. Stone. I don't love that. But you know something? I'm happy that it's short, it's ending, and I get to see this through. I get to see like the full adaptation of this. It's coming out this winter. I'll probably cover this in my full like winter 2025 releases that I will be watching. But here we go. This is the latest trailer because I think there's other trailers for Dr. Stone.
挨拶代わりに見てほしくてね。圧倒的な科学の戦力差を。この音はマジか。センキューセンキュー来るぞ。めでたいぜ。我らが新世界初のお客さんだ。心電図、ポリグラフ、嘘発見器的なジーマーでプロの科学者。この周波数だね。君たちの連絡網はずっと科学が僕らのアドバンテージだった。けど今回は敵がそれを上回ってくるかもしれないんだ。ダークサイドの科学使いとガチ対決か。負けらんねえな。 そんだけは
They're going.
Change my life like magic. Shadow me, shadow me.
始めるぞ俺たち科学王国の総力を結集した反撃を一気に攻め込んでやんぜ俺の作った科学でな見せてあげようじゃないか実にエレガントな
Thanks, Show, for that. Yeah, this video was a lot louder than I think the other videos. Let me know if you can hear me better now. Bro, they got snipers and rifles. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? I'm really excited. It looks super cool. But what in the hell is going on? Because I didn't realize that Dr. Stone was going to get to this point. I mean, I guess I understand. You know, they have to reach a point where they're like back to what they knew as society. But they've got like everything. Like everything. I feel almost extremely overwhelmed by what is happening. All right, then. So that's Dr. Stone. We're getting season 1, part 1. Season 4, part 1 in winter 2025. I believe the release date for that is... the 9th of Crunchyroll. I mean, the 9th of January on Crunchyroll. I don't know when I'm going to drop that winter video. I haven't filmed it yet. I was supposed to film it today, but again, lack of sleep. Needed to take a nap. Didn't happen. But I'm really excited for this one. Okay, great. Magilumiere Co-Limited, or sometimes marketed as in the United States as Magilumiere Magical Girls Incorporated. I did a video on this a long time ago. This is basically like magical girls have gone corporate. So their jobs are to be magical girls. And it's getting a season 2. I'm really excited about this because I thought it would not get a continuation. I know it's kind of popular on the app that I'm reading it on. I heard it's popular in Japan, but I was scared because it got licensed by Amazon Prime. And anything that goes to Amazon Prime ends up being like an Amazon jail. And I think that with the evolution of anime, all the people that are getting licenses for anime across the industry in other countries outside of Crunchyroll, it's starting to make waves enough that Magilumiere could get a season 2 despite being in Amazon jail. So I'm looking forward to that, but there's no other news aside from the fact that they announced a season 2. All right, then. I went backwards. All right, Spy X Family season 3. We are getting a 3rd season in fall of 2025. I'm glad that we have a date. So for my Spy Family fans out there, yay, it's coming out next year. And I think, personally for me, I don't read the manga, but I think that this arc maybe is going to be a little bit more about Anya. Because as you've noticed, the first season, we kind of got the introduction as to who the family is. Then we got a lot more background and insight into Lloyd. Season 2 spent a lot more time with Yor and getting to learn more about her and her thoughts. Now, I do think that we're going to get like Anya's time, maybe get some background story on Anya to understand like where she comes from, you know, and you know why she has this family trauma, like not wanting to be left alone, aside from the fact that we know she was in an adoption center where she was experimented on, and that's kind of how she got like her psychic abilities. So we have that to look forward to. We don't have a trailer as of yet, but know that we are getting a season 3 next fall. Okay, great. For those of you who have been with me for a very long time, DanDaDan. We are getting season 2 in summer 2025. And they were like, let's not waste any time. Let's drop a preview trailer or a teaser for the next season, like ASAP. They were like, we're done, but here's the trailer for next season. So we're going to watch that. This is my first time watching it. Yes, I read it, but seeing the trailers is just like a different experience. Yeah, the cliffhanger for DanDaDan was rough. Yeah, this is kind of where we left off with the hole in the wall. This hole in the wall. Yeah. Okay. Evil Eye is like the most creepy, one of the top creepiest spirits in this. This whole Kito family is crazy. Ooh, I like the purple. Ooh! Yes! Ah! So good. So good. Yes, Shay. Everyone who's watched it, I know that horrible. Absolutely horrible. We did not need that end trailer. It was that end cliffhanger. It was horrible. Someone online thinks that they probably wanted to do like back-to-back cours so that it was a full 24 episodes, but maybe due to production issues couldn't get that done, and they like split it up. So we're getting that in the summer. I agreed with you, Shay, that it was like the first time I probably started to feel scared while reading the manga. I was like, this is very creepy. This is very eerie. It touches on some very like crazy elements. And it's super sad. And if you've seen, even though we just saw a teaser right now, if you've seen the preview image, the promotional image that they released also with season 2's announcement, there's Gigi obviously in the center. You've got Okarun and Momo like on the sides, and then around it, kind of like hidden in the shadows, we've got the kaiju. You know, the kaiju suit, for those of you who know what I'm talking about. We've got the classical musical instruments, as well as like the portraits of the classical famous artists like Beethoven and stuff like that. So I think if you're reading DanDaDan, you can expect to see like that classical music arc. Not going to say more than that. And you can expect to see the kaiju suit. So we're going about that far. I'm not going to try to like say too much about DanDaDan for those of you who don't read, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but to keep it cryptic, I think that we're going to end with Kinta and Bamola. Just going to leave it there. But I'm super excited about this. I like the color schematics for Evil Eye. It's purple. So now we've got red for Okarun. We've got like a magenta pink for Acro Silky, and we have purple for Evil Eye. All right, next. My Hero Academia Vigilantes is coming out in spring 2025. Can I just tell you all that this has been on my read list for like 2 to 3 years now? The fact that it's getting animated makes me so happy because I literally don't have the bandwidth to pick up another manga right now. I'm waiting for Undead Unluck to end so I can pick a new one up. Anyway, I haven't seen the trailer for this. I'm very excited for it. As far as I understand it, this is like an era like 5 years before the main events of My Hero Academia. We're following around a completely different character, and I heard that many of the other characters, many of the heroes that we've seen in My Hero up until this point is like also going to be in the story. So let's watch that. All right, I'm excited for this one. Monkey D. Jirai, I have so much to read to catch up on MHA. I just don't read MHA. My husband reads MHA. I just can't. I can't do it. I think he finished the manga. MHA, the only reason I watch it is because of my husband. There's just some shonen I won't pick up because sometimes it's long, and at the point I started watching it, it was already 4 seasons deep, and the beginning of MHA didn't really intrigue me. It was very slow, but, you know, he sat with me, told me to stuck it through. We watched it, and now here we are. I honestly really enjoy My Hero Academia, and speaking of just the general main story of My Hero Academia, we have season 8 coming out in the fall, which I think may have been mentioned in the chat by Derek. I am happy that it's ending, kinda, because I need some reprieve, man. There's too much anime to watch. And I feel like it's part of those, like, anime that kind of, like, really, really exploded, like, in the mid-2010s. And I feel like it's reached, like, a point that I think it's a good time to end it. So I'm excited for it to end. I'm excited to see the last season. Can I just say I haven't finished season 7 yet because I'm waiting to finish watching it with my husband. I need him to sit down with me so we can watch it. Anyway, but yeah, we don't have anything else aside from the fact that we have an announcement. I do like that they are introducing vigilantes before season 8 drops. So it allows My Hero fans to ride the coaster, the roller coaster so much more. Yeah, Joe, time has definitely come. Monkey D. Jiraiya, it's very good. It definitely have it ranked better than the original. Wow, okay. I mean, that's the word I keep hearing about, like, vigilantes. Season 7 is the best in my opinion. I think so too. It's really fucking fantastic. I should really stop cursing. Somebody, like, stop me. All right, anyway. Chainsaw Man fans. How long have we been waiting for news on this movie? Like, I feel like every time MAPPA announces something new, someone in the comments is like, Chainsaw Man movie when? Chainsaw Man movie when? And finally, 2025. We don't have an exact month, you know? So, all right, Derek, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a happy Sunday. And if you celebrate the holidays, enjoy that. Yeah. So here we are. Chainsaw Man movie. If you read the manga, you know that this arc is going to be absolutely unhinged. Absolutely unhinged. But you want to know something? I love this arc. It is so great. I love Rize as a character. We're going to play it. Ooh, animation is clean. I guess because it's a movie, the production is so much higher.
デンジ君みたいな面白い人初めて
マキマさんは俺に心ってあると思います
マキマ
どうしてそんなことを聞くの私が全部教えてあげる
I like this pool scene.
どうしよう目つむると二人になっちまったよ
This poor boy.
俺が知り合う女がさ全員俺んこと殺そうとしてんだけどあいつに天使をやるわけにはいかない
My boy Aki. I understand why they went the approach to the movie route now. Holy shit. What the fuck did I just watch? That was... words. That was good. That was really freaking good. Okay. Hell's Paradise looks awful compared to this. But the animation on this is... Oh my god. Absolutely amazing. Super stunning. Like, I can't even right now. I am geeking so hard. This movie is going to be fantastic. I think I will watch this in theaters. Normally, I stay at home, watch it on my TV screen, but this was good. I'm happy to see my boy Aki again. I miss him. I miss him a lot. And Rize, love her. She's about to F Denji up mentally because this boy, what do we know about Denji? Denji strives for love. He strives for wanting to, like, kiss a girl. He strives for, like, compassion. You know, he always wanted companionship considering, like, his upbringing. So Rize is, like, that first girl that comes along and is like, you want to be my boyfriend? And he's, like, losing his mind over it because it's like, if you were a 17-year-old boy and never had a girlfriend before and have never had sex before, why wouldn't you be freaking out? Anyway, we're going to move on. Coming out in winter 2025 is the continuation of Blue Exorcist. Why is Rin's hair blue? I don't know why it's blue. There's a trailer for it. We don't have that up here now, but I need to watch the trailer for it. It's going to be, I guess, a continuation of season 4. And in this arc, I believe they're going to be revealing the backstories of Rin and his brother Yukio, and kind of like maybe how they were born, because the whole story is around the Blue Night, and the Blue Night is the night that these twins were born. So look forward to that. Hopefully I'll cover it in my video to a larger extent. All right. We're coming to an end with this. This has been really fast. Holy crap. Blue Box Cour 2. So as you know, there's a break next week for Blue Box if you're watching that on Netflix. It's going to come back in January with the rest of the next of the 12 episodes. So we have that to look forward to. I don't think I have the trailer for that up either. Shay, you should definitely catch up on Blue Exorcist. I heard that some people who really, really loved the art style from seasons 1 and 2 kind of dropped it because, you know, they changed the art style when the animation studio couldn't continue to animate Blue Exorcist after it came back from its long hiatus. So yeah, I mean, Blue Box. I think from what I've seen, though, we are getting a new girl in the mix. So I wonder if there's going to be competition, but I don't know for sure. Don't know for sure. But that's the vibes that Cour 2 is giving. So I'm looking forward to that because it seems like he has a friendship with Hina, and Hina likes... Oh my god, can I just say that I forgot the main character's name from Blue Box? This has never happened before. Holy crap. Taiki. There we go. Hina likes Taiki. Taiki likes Shinatsu. And this new girl, I think, may like, and be involved in this whole love triangle that might turn into a square. Anyway, but that's that. Kaiju number 8. That's another one that was amazing this year. So, real quick. Sakamoto Days Season 1, Cour 1 is coming out in winter 2025. Cour 2 is coming out in summer 2025. What else is coming out in summer 2025? Kaiju number 8 is coming out in summer 2025, along with DanDaDan. I feel like people in Japan don't want us to go outside and get sunlight. Why are we stuck inside watching like the most hyped anime during the summertime? Can't you give that to me in the winter so that I can stay indoors? Because I don't want to be outside in the wintertime. But instead, you're telling me to sit on the couch at least 1 whole hour a day to watch some of my favorite series. Why are they doing this to me? Someone please help me understand. Anyway, we're getting season 2 of Kaiju number 8. We have our guy Narumi here, whose character design I do not love in the anime, but we're gonna live with it. And we're getting a movie for Kaiju number 8, which I think may be like a compilation of season 1 and also Hoshina's day off. So our favorite guy, Hoshina, vice captain, it's like a spin-off story, like his day off. I think we have a clip for that. So let's watch.
2人で怪獣を全滅させよう。なんでこっち側にいるんだろう。俺。なんで諦めちゃったんすか。
Yeah.
そうだ、行かなきゃ。隊員になるんだろう。
It's basically a recap, this movie.
なるべきっすよ。防衛隊員。俺、もう一回防衛隊員目指。先輩。え
？Okay. Yeah, so it seems like this movie is going to be a full recap of season 1. So people who want to relive the experience of Kaiju number 8 before season 2 comes out, you can watch that in theaters along with Hoshina's day off, which I think is going to be built into this movie. Okay, this looks like new material. This looks like new material. Absolutely. Okay, so this is the new material in the trailer. Yeah, Joe, I also hate recaps, but you want to know something? ever since Demon Slayer, I think the anime industry has found a way to capitalize more on anime by re-releasing stuff in movie theaters, but then adding just a smidge of new content. I don't really love the strategy, but you know, as a company, as a business, as an organization, they found something that was like, wow, shiny, new, let's keep doing this. And I think they're going to keep doing it until the pony breaks. So you want to know something? At this point, I can't even bother. I don't even know what to say. All right, cool. Moving on then. All right. For those, why didn't I put a date on that? What's wrong with me? For those of you who watched yeah, Joe, I know how you feel about Demon Slayer, but unfortunately, Demon Slayer helped set a new money capitalization standard in the anime industry. Mission Yozakura Family is coming out with the season 2 in 2026. Thank you, Mind and Memory. So this is another one that's going to be far off. There's nothing else aside from the fact that they announced a brand new season for Yozakura Family. It's really cute. It's kind of fun. It's, you know, a family of spies, and our main character marries into this family. Can't remember his name. What's his name? I'm looking at his face right now. It's the kid in the red hair in the lower left-hand corner, but I can't remember his name. Sorry. Oh, One Piece. Okay, I think this is the end of this presentation and possibly this video. Okay, chat. Commander. Also, they will keep getting people to watch them in movie theaters because they have scenes that people wish they could. Okay, I mean, that's a really good point. People do love watching stuff like on the big screen, and also if they like remaster it for like the IMAX experience, then the visuals are completely different. Like I remember when Mugen Train for Demon Slayer first got released, I watched it in theaters because that was the first like, we gotcha. You know, they didn't tell anybody that it was coming out as a season. They kept it like hidden tight. They released it in theaters. I went to go watch it. It was absolutely beautiful. Then I watched it again on my TV and I was like, okay, this experience is actually very different because for the TV, they had to like lighten up spots within scenes that were darker in the movie theater, because in a movie theater, since it's completely dark, that contrast of dark and light comes out a little bit differently when watching the imagery versus when you're watching it on television screen, you don't know what the ambiance is in that person's home on their TV and what the visuals are, so they have to naturally brighten up the rest of the scene. So, I mean, they do change it up visually to an extent. Anyway, One Piece is coming back from its break. It is coming back April 6th. If you are not caught up on One Piece, I don't know if this counts as spoilers since, you know, there's so much One Piece to watch and so much One Piece to read. Okay, excitement. All right. Yep, there we go. April 6th. All right, awesome. Okay, great. So it looks like it'll be coming back the 6th, and we will be getting the rest of the Egghead arc. As many of you know, the Japanese voice actor for Frankie has retired due to health issues. He also retired from other like animations, but I think he tried to hold on to One Piece as much as he could. As far as I also understand, we are also getting a new One Piece movie, which, you know, people are very excited about because the last One Piece movie that we got, Film Red, had a lot of canon material. So I think people are hoping to get more canon material. I feel like the more movies that like One Piece releases as we get closer to the end may continue to have more canon material, because I think Oda is running out of time to fit as much story as he wants into the manga, into like the main story, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, Shay, they did reveal the new VA for Frankie. The new VA for Frankie, if you watch Jujutsu Kaisen in Japanese, is Aoi Todo, our best friendo. Yes, Yuji's best friendo, Todo. His voice actor is going to be the new Frankie. I don't know how he's going to sound because I can't get Todo's voice out of my head. I can't imagine Frankie sounding like Todo. Obviously, I don't think he will. You know, they're voice actors. They change their voices to adapt to it. There must be a reason why they hired him. So I'm very curious to see how he will sound come April. And then here's the note that is from Oda Sensei that was translated by Library of O'Hara. So I'm just going to read this real quick. Bear with me. So it says, super! Yao-sung, who was the former voice actor for Frankie now at this point. I'll never forget that time you took me to that queer bar and the memories we made. Thank you for being Frankie for so long. No matter where you go, we'll always be nakama. That's super sweet. And Subaru-san, Subaru is the new voice actor for Frankie. I look forward to working with you from now on. I'm pleased to meet you. Just parked at Target and the car next to me had a turbo granny cat hanging from the review mirror. Oh my god, that's great. That's great. Please take a picture of that. Post it somewhere in the stories, please. Yes, the Monkey D. Jiraiya, the ending of Egghead, it will be so amazing. I love how the animation just keeps getting upgraded for One Piece. It's going to be absolutely stellar. All right. Anyway, to everyone who came to Jump Festa, hello, it's me, the fit, primitive, and glorious Eiichiro Oda. So this year marked the 25th anniversary of the anime, which I'm sure we're all very familiar with that. So we kicked it off with a whirlwind of events, the opening of Harajuku Mugiwara store, and the release of the One Piece base app, to the point that 2024 ended before I even realized. I'm deeply grateful to the staff that contributed to One Piece. Fan letter was amazing too. And particularly, I enjoyed my visit to South Africa, where the live action is being shot. As I wrote in my message on the experience, I was humbled by the love the whole staff and the cast have for One Piece. Can I just say that, like, the guy who plays Luffy in the live action, him speaking Japanese with Oda was so inspiring. I need to learn Japanese like ASAP. First of all, because a lot of the trailers that get released at Jump Festa don't have subtitles, and I want to know what's going on. I just need the time. Where can I find the time? Anyway, Frankie's new voice actor is Subaru Kimura. He also voices, yes, absolutely right, Monkey D. Jiraiya. That's who I was referring to, but I couldn't remember the voice actor's name, so thanks for plugging that in the chat. All right, as we continue, a lot of people told me One Piece is already popular worldwide, so why even bother putting so much effort into the live action? Yes, it may be popular in the animation industry worldwide, but if someone told you new unexplored horizons await out there, wouldn't that make you want to go after them too? So whether it's the manga, anime, film, or live action, I will give my best. Basically, we will be preparing various new announcements next year for One Piece as well. Please look forward to the return of the anime. I hope that means that we will get more news on the Wit Studio anime that they're making for One Piece, like the remake, The One Piece. So that's one thing I hope. Obviously, more news on the movie. And who knows what else we're going to be at. Is One Piece live action coming out next year? Does anyone know? Because I don't really know. Oh yes, Shay. Okay. I'm still astounded that One Piece is about to have a collab with the Lakers, LOL. That is sick. I saw that and I'm like, this is super dope. I remember One Piece actually had a collab with the Red Sox, like the baseball team in Boston. I don't really watch baseball, but I see One Piece news, random news like that every once in a while, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. But obviously Lakers is completely different level because everybody knows the Lakers. Everybody knows the Lakers. So it's pretty freaking sick. Commander. With them reanimating the earlier seasons, you got to try to capture new fans. I absolutely agree with that. I mean, I think with the live action, with the anime, I think One Piece is trying to become like that eternal anime where in 100 years, people will still know what One Piece is, even though like maybe it's a little bit outdated. But the fact that it's going to continue to like garner fans generation after generation, like my generation, the generation after that, hopefully like my kids, their kids, grandkids, whatever that ever happens, that would be freaking dope. I would love that. Anyway, okay. Last piece. As for the manga, so for my manga readers out there, at last we have reached Elbaf. Everything seems to be laid back and all in this country, but the arrival of a certain man will break the calm. Meanwhile, we also will also see an abnormal phenomenon happening in the other oceans. That man will finally begin to stir the world. Enjoy the breather while you still can, for you may not get a chance to catch your breath again. Please look forward to this next super year for One Piece. Yeah. You know what, everyone? You know what? I am honestly... All right, not going to spoil it too much, but the latest chapter of One Piece, I feel like, is alluding to like a little bit of what's going on here. I think maybe that certain person has arrived or someone connected to that person has arrived already. I am so excited to see like where One Piece is going. I know One Piece is inching towards the end. So they just have to keep like dropping more lore at this pace at an exponential rate. Ooh, we got baseball chatter. What's going on? Me mentioning the Red Sox may have been the wrong move. The reanimation of Fishman Island has been so fire. You know, I kind of want to watch that, like Monkey D. Dry. I haven't. I wanna, but I don't know where to find the time. If people can tell me how they managed to like rewatch One Piece, because I can't anymore. I used to be able to, but I just can't. Maybe I'll find the time to rewatch it. So far, I was mad at first when they said that they were stopping Egghead to do it, but it's actually really dope. I mean, I think it was appropriate for them to stop Egghead, though, because first of all, we just found out about the voice actor for Frankie. I think they did that strategically. Think about Luffy's voice actress, Tanaka-san. She has been voicing Turbo Granny for DanDaDan. That allowed her some time to, you know, work on other projects. I think the break was necessary. I think the break was needed. I'm a Red Sox fan, and they are one of the biggest franchises in baseball, so One Piece being involved with them was huge too. I mean, I believe that. I just don't watch baseball. It's hard. Anyway, all right, awesome. But yeah, that's most of the news that came out of Jump. There was a lot of other news. Ranma 1/2 is getting a season 2 that just ended on Netflix. They announced that. I feel like they also announced some other stuff that I'm clearly not remembering right now. They announced like, what else did they announce? Holy crap. They announced so much stuff at Jump. But, you know, I don't watch everything. I don't read anything. They said there's going to be like a stage adaptation for Demon Slayer. Red Cat Ramen is getting a season 2. I mean, that's really cute if you watch that. So, I mean, there's not a lot other stuff that I felt like I could have covered in this. Like, Gintama is getting another season of a spin-off, and Gintama has been going on forever. That's another one that I'm trying to watch, but I haven't been able to watch, nor can I get myself to watch it. I watched like 3 episodes of Gintama and just couldn't go any further. I tried watching it dubbed. I tried watching it subbed. I just didn't know what I was watching. Like, I couldn't figure out what the hell I was watching for Gintama. All right. Anyway, yes, One Piece. That's exactly what One Piece is. And this is why the One Piece is not going to be One Piece. But yeah, I am looking forward to so much. There is so much that we all have to look forward to. But I think, you know, we're going to wrap things up. I don't have anything else to cover in this video. This video is specifically about Jump Festa, all the announcements, all the exciting stuff, anything that we can watch together and enjoy. Please make sure that you like the stream, you subscribe. If you are completely new to my channel, you have never been before, if you weren't here for the beginning, I'm Mel, the host of this channel. We usually talk about informational stuff on here. I try to provide my own opinions and insights through facts and through research. So that's kind of like our spiel here, okay? But aside that, we are nearing the holiday season. I still have Christmas gifts to wrap. Doesn't matter what kind of holiday season you celebrate, though. If you celebrate the holiday season or partake in whatever happens at this time of year, I hope everyone enjoys this time of year. If I don't see you next week, because the goal is to stream next Sunday. The goal is to stream next Sunday, everyone. So I'm just going to say that real quick, because I'd like to actually talk about the year of 2024 as a whole. What were my favorite anime? What were shocking surprise favorites for me? What were massive disappointments? And anything else in between that I think is worth talking about, worth noting. So that's something that I do want to cover. We're going to see if we could get to next week. If we can't get to it, I'm going to let you know somewhere, either on Threads, Instagram, or Blue Sky, Sky Blue, whatever that app is. Anyway, thank you all for joining. I appreciate you all very much. Hopefully I'll see you very, very soon. And I'm going to actually also get back to editing because there's an Oshi no Ko video I owe all of you. For those of you who are manga readers of Oshi no Ko, I owe you absolutely this video because this shit is driving me crazy. I have been trying to finish it, but you know, life is lifing. Life is lifing. And then we're also going to film that. We'll also make an announcement next time. I don't have any announcements, Joe. You know, we're very, you know, chill here. We don't have any announcements. But you know what? I will think about making announcements for next year. How about that? I will add to my agenda, my goals of 2025 to like drop announcements on lives because we don't have announcements. You know how it is here. We're very chill. We come on. We act a little bit chaotic sometimes. Then we drop some information. We inform the masses. And then we're like, all right, everyone, we'll see you next time. But anyway, that actually is my cue to tune out. I'll see you all next time. Enjoy the rest of your days. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope you all have a splendid holiday. Announce that you're streaming. Okay, I'm streaming. I'm streaming next Sunday, Joe. All right. I mean, yeah, I'll see you guys next Sunday. How about that? I'll see you next Sunday. We're going to be talking about the year of 2024 in anime. Does that work for you, Joe? Does that work for you? Okay. All right, fine. Okay. I'll make the formal announcement. I'll work on that this week. I promise. I'll do so much better at this. Today was like just very random. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do this at this time. And then the time got pushed to 2. It was going to be 1, then it turned to 2. All right, I'm done. I am absolutely done. This has turned into a Mel rant. All right, I appreciate you guys. I heard you all. Have a great holiday season, and I will catch you next Sunday, okay? Hold me to that.